Hey Libras, Happy New Year. I'm here to do your January love reading. Now, if you're new, welcome. This is something my OG followers already know. They know I like the number 4. So I do things in 4s. So for all of my newbies, I'm going to clarify 4 different types of relationships, okay? We do not all see love the same. We do not all fall into the same category, even if our stories kind of match. So I want to make sure everybody has their place, right? So I'm going to clarify 4 types of relationships. Like I said, we're going to start off with single Libras. We're going to move on to my attached babes. Then we're going to do complicated or situations where there's really no commitment, but you're not too sure what this is, situationships. And then we're going to close it out with no contact. I think no contact is the best one to go at the end. It's the end. No more talking. Makes sense, right? To me, it does. Anyways, how I do it is I clarify based on person 1 and person 2. So basically, you have to decide if you're person 1 or person 2. That's the point here. So I'll explain, and each timestamp, I'll make sure I clarify again to make sure that you guys understand how this goes around here, okay? Now, my single Libras, let's start with you. Now, single, you will have a person 1 and a person 2, even if you don't feel like you have a person 2 right now. Person 2 could be some residual energy, somebody from your past, who's ever on your mind right now. It could be a new person coming towards you. Some people have told me it's a family member, especially with my air signs. So that's where you come in at, and that's where I end. I know the energy, but because this isn't a personal reading, I don't know where you fall because I'm not drawing directly on your energy. This is energy from the collective, okay? My single Libras, please only take what applies. Leave the rest. Don't be stingy. Don't try to take everything because it ain't all yours. We have a huge collective of Libras that watch videos. Huge collective of Libras that I'm tapping into. So like I said, take what resonates and leave the rest because that's for somebody else. That's their story, not yours, okay? Now, let me get the energy for person 1 for my single Libras. Single Libra. Let me get the energy for person 1 and person 2. Now, let's just lay it all out, right? Let's see. Person 1 is community and the number 8. So 8s talk about rewards, making progress with something. Somebody could be building something. Then we have flexible. This is the number 10. I'm picking up for whoever person 2 is. They're okay with this starting again or remaining where it is. So this is like something residual maybe. Yeah, this is residual because I don't feel any, it's not a new energy that I'm picking up on. Let's see. Yeah, this is residual for my single Libras because somebody here is very prideful and they care a lot about what people think. So this is kind of what happened with the relationship ending. There's another person that's very creative in their work or what they're building is something creative. They either bake, they could be a chef. Like I said, they could be a chef. They could be a baker. They could be a yoga instructor. Or they're doing something that's creative. Okay, like that requires you to teach people or either provide a service. Okay, so during this time of the breakup, they focused on that because it brings them peace. Somebody took a self-esteem hit when this relationship ended. But it was something that had to happen at the time. It was divinely guided. Somebody has been in the background of this situation, kind of like spying, trying to hold space for the other person. I feel like this relationship, past relationship, Libra, was built on friendship. This could have been your friend first. Person 1, their higher self, and how they view this relationship is health. So health reads, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Like I said, somebody could be an instructor, like a yoga instructor, somebody that loves the gym, but outside of that, this breakup, this ending, caused somebody to be depressed, to question themselves in their place in this relationship. They stayed in their head a lot, even if they didn't talk to anybody about it, because they didn't really know what to do. They were worried. They didn't know if this was really over, and I think they're feeling that now. Then person 2 has indecision. But indecision is perfect for person 2 because the card is already flexible. They really can't make their mind up. Person 2 is probably Libra. Y'all know y'all indecisive. But it's for a good reason. Y'all indecisiveness. Oh my gosh. Y'all would think Mercury retrograde was already here. Oops, yeah, that's going to be here on the 30th of January. So let's see how this gonna go, okay? All right. Let me get the energy for person 1 and leave y'all. What is community for person 1? My single Libras for January 2021 as it relates to love. What is community? What does it have to do with health for my single Libras? This is different. So whoever person 1 is, they march to the beat of their own drum for sure. Okay. Yeah, King of Wands. I think that person 2 is very beautiful, handsome, go-getter, charming. It's a lot of sexual chemistry here. Yeah, I go to Ace of Cups. It's a lot of love too. Why are y'all single? Y'all either, let me keep going. Ace of Wands. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so person 1. The attraction level is like at 1,000%. Like whoever person 2 is, they think this person is the most beautiful, handsome, charming, entertaining, the hard worker, just all around. I keep hearing somebody say good in bed. I don't know what that's about. Maybe that's for somebody out there, but they think person 2 is really good in bed. They like, this is the best sex I've ever had. It's that type of thing going on. Y'all don't even usually talk like that. So whatever this is for person 1, they feel like they want to get it back. They realizing they really love person 2, but they don't think person 2 feels the same way about them. The passion was shut out. Like person 2 probably used to be all over them, sweating them, giving them all this attention, being extra thirsty for them. Like, oh, you handsome, oh, you beautiful, oh, you this and you that, and they haven't been able to find that. They feel like they're not gonna be able to find person 2 again. The moon, yep, they ain't gonna be able to find us again. Their secrets got in the way, and they feel like something about this relationship. I'm like I said, this person, they're not gonna be able to find it again. And I'm also picking up on they don't really know where to find person 2 at either. Like they probably know where they stay, what their phone number is, but it's something about person 2 that's off limits, that's hidden. Let me see something, because I'm picking up on, let me see. Oh, okay, yeah, that's exactly what I was picking up on. Okay, y'all, so this breakup was painful for person 2. Like person 2 left this relationship because it was something, I think it probably started off on a very solid ground. Okay, Libra, it was some type of commitment here. And then person 1 changed the rules up in the middle of it. Person 1 has issues with attention. And when they got that attention, they manifested relationships with other people outside of the relationship. So it's like they cheated, plain and simple. And it was because they couldn't decide what was best. It's kind of that feeling of, oh, I love you, I love you, I love you. And then something else comes along and they be like, do I really love you? Because it seems like I could love them too. They could never settle down. This person is a commitment phobe. They're not trying to be a whore, but they were a commitment phobe. They have issues with commitment. It's something that I feel like this is something that maybe started when they were younger. It could have been something that happened in their childhood. And I feel like person 2 is aware of it, and they gave them several chances. Like they kept forgiving them and kept forgiving them. I'm only picking up on that from this Page of Cups in reverse, of something happened in their childhood where they were left to fend for themselves. They didn't get the emotional support that they needed. And so it makes them, they have abandonment issues. So before you abandon them, they abandon you. And they maybe had a conversation with somebody. It's kind of like that. So person 1 with the community card, they really thought that they were going to find person 2 somewhere else, and they're realizing in January that is not the case. They're realizing in January that they actually want this back. But remember when we brought up the moon card and I was saying there was something hidden here about person 2? Like they know where they are, but they're out of reach at the same time. What it is when this relationship ended, person 2 was very hurt. So what they requested of person 1 is, I have to go heal. I want to be alone and I want you to bother me. Please leave me alone. Don't try to find me. Don't try to do nothing. Regardless of if you know where I'm at. Promise me you won't bother me, because this hurts to have to leave it. Person 2 did not want to leave. Like I said, they were just lingering around, trying to wait for things to get back like how they were, and they weren't. Person 1 just kept dating other people basically while they were in something committed. So person 2 took a lot from person 1, and they got to the point where they were like, you know what? I'm out. And when I'm out, do not try to restart a relationship with me. Do not ever come back to me and try to apologize. Don't even come back to me and say, hey, I want you now. You got to promise me you won't do that, because this hurt that much that I want to go away and I want to heal. I do not want a sorry from you. I don't want shit. I just want to be left alone. This is how they know that there's no way to restart this for person 1. That's what's so hidden. They know good and well they promised person 2 they were not going to bother them. And person 2, I'm telling you, the reason I feel like this is because we have the 9 of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the Magician in reverse, and that falls on top of the 2 of Cups. They just wanted to be single and focus on themselves, and they made this very clear to person 1. They went towards what made them happy, and what's making them happy right now is not manifesting relationships. They don't want this bond back. They don't want it back. And this is a major card, so this is energy that's not going to shift in January. Person 1 is very aware of that. They know person 2, they know they hurt them, and now they in love. Ain't that some shit? That's how it go. Now let's get the energy for person 2 with this flexible number 10 and indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. I think they're still healing, trying to figure out why did this happen to me. But at the same time, they're focusing on building something that's making them happy. With that 9 of Pentacles, they could be self-employed. They could be focused on school. Yeah, could be a yoga instructor. With this card saying flexible and the person bending on top of an egg. Whatever it is, they're trying to stay afloat with their feelings too. It's taking them a while to get over this, whatever it is. I don't know when it ended, so to speak. But they, person 2 has been single for a while. Person 1 is kind of still community. They for the streets. Let's just say it like that. If you don't know what for the streets mean, I mean they just date. They're a serial dater. Some maybe a serial cheater. They love attention. They love attention, and they get a lot of it. It's something about them that stands out. Whoever person 1 is. Something about them. Don't know. It's a lot of masculine energy over there. Okay, so first card out, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, person 2 is more focused on whatever this new start is for them, that they're building a business, they're building something of their own. I keep hearing depleted. It's a Wheel of Fortune in reverse. They do not think that love is going to come in for them. They depleted. Yeah, because person 2 came into this relationship and explained to person 1 all their past hurts and stuff that happened to them. Y'all, I'm here to tell you, don't you ever do that again. Listen, if you have ever, I don't care if you're person 1 or person 2, when you get in a new relationship with somebody, do not sit there and talk about all the bad that has happened to you, because you don't know who you're dealing with yet. And you don't know if this person is going to take your hurt and one day use it against you. What you want to do is let people know your intentions and what your expectations are. Heal before you move on to something else. You got to heal, because if you don't heal, you trauma bonding with people. Person 2, it seems like maybe they had few this person hasn't had a lot of relationships. I'm feeling like maybe like 4 relationships or so. And in these relationships, they got hurt every single time, and they told person 1. I think y'all started off as friends. It was some friendship here. You either met at work, met through a group of friends. It was a bond. Y'all started building a bond before you started dating, or in a sense. And so person 2 is like, I just really don't believe that there's a such thing as a person that will be committed. So they focus more on money, building their own thing, even though they don't want it to be like that. They still trying to figure out why this happened. They still there, even though they focus on other stuff. They're kind of stuck, yeah. They just looking at moving forward from this. They don't want to repeat this cycle. They don't want this relationship anymore. No, they don't want it. They got 2 majors, Wheel of Fortune reverse and then the Chariot. They moving on. They have moved on. If you're a person 1, you're being advised to kind of continue to do what they ask you to do, because we got, for the background noise, a person 2, we have 10 of Pentacles in reverse, 9 of Pentacles, the Judgment card, and the 3 of Cups. It's a shame, because whatever this relationship was, it was something really committed. But person 1, like I said, somebody changed the rules up without telling the other partner. Person 1 did. They changed the rules, did not tell person 2. And then started treating person 2 like they were an option, when they could have been living together, they could have been married. I mean, like, they could have been engaged. That's the farthest I think this would have gotten. It was some type of thing that was a commitment they were supposed to build together, but I feel like they were living together because they got the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. And so person 1, listen to me and hear me out if you are person 1. And if you're person 2, you can let me know if this is your mind space and how you really view person 1 in this whole situation. Person 2 is not interested. They tried to build and they don't want to build no more. They don't want that. They went from, you took them from the 10 of Pentacles to the 9 of Pentacles. This person feels like they were demoted, in a sense. Like it was a demotion. Like, how do I go from somebody that was supposed to marry you or be with you for a long time to now I'm single again? And because of that and what they had to endure, this whole situation, there could have been kids involved. This whole situation for person 2 has showed them a lot about loving themselves and investing in themselves. And the Judgment card over the 3 of Cups is that they feel like if they give this a second chance, that it'll just be more cheating. They truly believe that person 1 is just a serial cheater and they don't care to repeat the cycle. Let me get a Moonology card. For both of you, let me get one for person 1. Person 1 is really in their head. They are stressed about this and they're hurting. But I guarantee you, person 2, they had their time where they were feeling like that too. It's this whole balancing of the tables. And person 2, if you're listening, if you have identified with person 2, you don't have to worry about this repeating itself. This is done. This whole Wheel of Fortune in reverse, this ain't coming back around. You're moving forward from stuff like that. You're moving forward from situations that start off promising and end up making you want to throw the fuck up, just disgust. That's all I heard is disgusted. Okay, either way. Person 1, work through your fears. Remember I told you, I'm just picking up on some, but they just don't trust the process of love. I don't know if they've never seen it or what. I don't know, y'all. I just picked up on they having somebody's childhood where they didn't receive what they needed to, or they didn't see a healthy relationship. Something happened where they have commitment issues, okay? There could be a Scorpio involved here, or Pisces. There's water, okay? There's water on person 1 side. Now you got water. Now you care. On person 2 side, you just got the Cancer card here, and then we have the fixed signs. So there could be a Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and an Aquarius involved in this. Then for person 2, your message is communication is key. So maybe for person 2, it's time to talk. Yeah, there go Gemini energy again, some more air. So a Gemini 2 is showing up as a key player. I don't know what that means for somebody, maybe, but Gemini showing up. Gemini, Scorpio, like I said. So for person 2, being in your head about this whole not finding somebody, or never wanting to date again, or never wanting to try to build and just stay single and focus on money, focus on your children type of person. Just talk to people. Get out more. Build friendships. Because I feel like person 2 has kind of isolated themselves. And I know we have a pandemic going on, but something about person 2 is just, I get this real private energy, you know? Like they don't want anybody to see their pain. Okay, y'all, let's move on to attached Libras. All right, let me do this. I'm going to timestamp. Here it. All right, of course you can stay. But if you got your message, you don't really have to. That's your business, okay? All right. So let me get the overall energy for my Libras that are attached January 2021 as it relates to love. Let me get the energy for person 1 and person 2. For my attached Libras for January 2021. If you skip past the intro, let me tell you real quick, especially if you're new here. You can be person 1 or person 2. Even if you're a cross watcher, be person 1 or person 2 this month. Next month, you could turn into either one, right? What I want you to do is take what resonates, and that's how you'll know which person you are based on how they view this situation, this relationship. It's from their perspective, right? Whichever one you identify with, that's who you are. Please only take what resonates, okay? Leave the rest for whoever that message is for, because then I don't mean it's not a part of your story. Person 1, time for a nap. We got the number 6, harmony and improvement, like a break. Person 2, we have thinker. Somebody in your head a lot. Number 8, yeah, progress, rewards. They want to make progress. Somebody else wants harmony and improvement. Let's find out what the message from your higher self is. There's some type of change. Somebody feels like they're being judged unfairly, but in actuality, the other person is trying to make their mind up about where they stand in this relationship. Their self-esteem has been affected, all because they love somebody. I hear somebody kind of saying that somewhere. Somebody loves the benefit of this relationship, but they don't give much to it. They feel like, if I tell you I love you, that's good enough. Yeah, the cat out the bag. Somebody's starting to see, wait. You talk a good game, but your actions are not okay. Somebody really don't know what choice to make about this relationship. It's like I keep saying indecision. Somebody want freedom from it. And I think it's the person that's indecisive whose self-esteem has been affected. I think that they're the one that they're trying to figure out, where do I go from here? They're trying to trust this. Let's see what take a nap is for person 1. You get a message from the higher self. Honesty. Be honest with yourself, person 1. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can't expect it from myself. Somebody is looking at this now and with a different lens, like I just told y'all. Somebody like, wait. Person 2, we have loneliness. Loneliness says, I know that I am never alone. But this person, I'm feeling like they may do a job where they get a lot of attention and they deal with a lot of people. I'm picking up on somebody that could be like in the fitness community. You see how those people laying down like they're doing working out or something like that? Or they're in the entertainment business or something like that, club promoters. This person could travel for work. I'm just hearing somebody like saying, I could be in a room full of people and I still feel like I'm by myself. But they like attention either way. Okay, let's get the energy and clarify for person 1 so that my attached Libras can find out who they are this month. Are you person 1? Are you person 2? Let's see. Harmony and improvement. Being honest with yourself. Is it about needing to take a break? Needing to step back from what you invest? We got the 10 of Cups and the 2 of Pentacles. This is a marriage or a long-standing commitment, and somebody feel like they're being juggled. What's the energy for person 1? What is take a nap? Take a nap. You heard what I said? Take a nap. Somebody sleeping a lot. They depressed. Somebody feeling down. They're not talking to nobody. You got the King of Cups. The Lovers. The Ace of Swords. And we have the Moon card. It's funny because it's kind of like what I said. Somebody just kind of feels like they need to pull back. Okay, so person 1, with being honest with yourself in this attachment. You give a lot. You bring the emotional balance to the relationship, okay? I think it's a marriage, or you just could be dealing with a Gemini, somebody you really love. And you're getting a sense of clarity about some things that have been hidden from you. Something that will be coming out this month, some type of truth. And you have to be honest about it. But I'm picking up on, like, you take on all the burden of the relationship. You ensure that it kind of stays together. You're the one that invests way more into this than your person, if you're person 1. Because we got 6 of Pentacles in reverse too, and then we had a Knight of Cups. Somebody is emotionally manipulative. And you like, yeah, you could say I love you. I remember in the pre-shuffle, it was like, this person love to scream I love you. They think because they say it, they don't have to show it. And person 1 is like, they're always the one being strong here, but they're also being guided to be strong because something is hidden from you. There's a secret here, and a sense of clarity is going to come out about this connection. But just the current energy and how person 1 is feeling about this attachment is that they do all the work. They carry all of the burden, and they have to put on a, how can I say this? Because I don't want to say put on a happy face, because that's what came to my mind. And that may be what they think they're doing. That could be it. It's this whole presenting themselves as if they got it all under control. As if they can handle the burden of everything that comes their way like it's nothing. They're trying to stay strong, even though they're waiting for their partner. They're waiting for them to step in and help them. They don't feel like they're receiving the same investment that they put in. Then we got the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. No equal give and take. It's more take than it is give. Then we got the King of Cups in reverse. Well, actually the Knight of Cups in reverse. Sorry, y'all. The King of Cups is the main energy. We got the Knight of Cups in reverse. So they feel like their partner lies. Outside of lying, they think they emotionally manipulate them. They think that they play on their feelings. They think that they aren't honest and truthful, and they could be cold at times. I want to know what his secret could be. Somebody got an issue with attention. Oh, that's the devil card back there. I feel like by the end of the month, something gonna come out. Let's see if it comes out on their side before I go deeper. Because if I don't get more information from a person's 2 mindset, we'll find out what's the secret. We'll see like what is the secret relating to. Okay. Let me get the energy for person 2. What is this? What is thinker and what does it have to do with loneliness within this relationship? So we have the Chariot, more water energy showing up. It's Cancer. And Pisces over there, Gemini. There's that 6 of Pentacles in reverse. The World in reverse. What isn't closing out? Why aren't they giving the 2 of Swords? On the defense. Hierophant in reverse. No. What are they waiting for? Okay. Listen. Okay, so person 1 loves their partner, provides, does everything they're supposed to do. They're emotionally available, they're honest, and they're open. But during the month of January, this whole secret situation is our problem here. Person number 2, because I'm not talking about the loneliness situation for them, where they never feel fulfilled. That's what it is. This person is not gonna, they're gonna always go towards other things. They're not gonna do equal give and take. So it's like they wanna move towards a situation where they don't have to give anything. They're selfish. This is a cycle with them that is just gonna continue to repeat within this relationship because they can't make their mind up about what they wanna do and where they wanna be, honestly. Like I said, this person gets attention. I don't know who this is. They get attention. Then their background noise is the 9 of Wands. Defensive. Could be something from their past they haven't healed from. It's a tension issue. Then we have the Hierophant in reverse. Libra, there could be a Taurus involved here. The Hierophant, they're not serious about commitment. I mean, this, let me try to show y'all the way this looks for in their mind space. 9 of Wands. Being on the fence, especially on the lookout too, but looking for the wrong thing. Okay, so when the 9 of Wands for me is upright, that's somebody that is paying attention. They are in a position to protect themselves. They may be a little guarded, but they're just paying attention to what's happening. They know that their next move has to be their best move. That's how I see that card. They don't care if it's their best move. With all this wand energy, it's a repeating cycle of just weakness, okay? Constantly having sexual weakness, it feels like. And they don't take commitment seriously because their mind is always waiting for something else. They're always looking towards something else. So they don't look at the commitment in the way that person 1 does. And that causes a lot of burden in this relationship. I feel like there's been secrets that have come out before, but person 1 still loves them. And during this month, they're going to be looking at this situation honestly and realizing this is not meant to be right now. I don't think it's meant to be. That's the time to take a nap part. So when I wanted to know what happened here, or what's the possible outcome, we got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the 7 of Wands, and the Death card. So something will be revealed to person 1 about person 2. They'll let them know that this was not something that was like a wish fulfillment. This was not something that was supposed to stay in their life forever, but instead it was like a lesson. it's going to change the trajectory of this relationship and how person 2 views it. It's going to have person 2 feel like they got to be in a guarded position, and they may consider leaving it. You guys could already be going to a divorce. I could be talking about energy that's already occurred. And person 1, as much love as they have for you, they can't stay. Because the sense of clarity came after a secret was revealed. But they still are emotionally mature. They know they gave it their best. Person 2, they know they got to move along. That's where this loneliness comes from in January, because they're going to realize you can't keep going around and not putting down roots anywhere. You just, Let me get a Moonology card for person 1 who's being honest with themselves and still maintaining their emotional maturity, respecting the boundaries of the relationship. After this truth comes out, whoever person 1 is, they are emotionally mature, but they're also aware. Because like I said, something that happened before. This ain't nothing new. Because I got the World card on person 2's side, so that means that this is a cycle they always go. They always do this due to their inability to make decisions because they feel lonely within themselves. That ain't got nothing to do with anybody else. We are all imperfect. But when you start feeling like that, we gotta heal, or either don't bring other people into the situation without giving them a choice if they want to deal with that. If you are person 2, there are people out there that's perfectly fine with being in open relationships, but person 1 isn't, and now person 2 feel all over the place. Let me get a Moonology message for person 1. Your commitment is being tested. Person 1 gonna stay emotionally mature. They're not gonna sink down to a level of arguing or nothing like that. I think that they may just decide to leave, or either y'all already know you're leaving. You've been honest with yourself. I'm tired of these damn secrets. Person 2. Adjustments are required, person 2. If you're a person 2 and you listen to this, could be whatever you need to happen, you know. You are very aware. Okay, person 2. If you are here. Now, if you're cross-watching and you realizing you're person 2. Person 1 has first quarter moon. Person 2 has third quarter moon. Person 1 may have filed for a divorce. I just keep getting this whole, I'm going to get there first. And then person 2, it's kind of, they're not realizing right now how much they're losing. That's what it feels like. It's going to take some time. Yeah. All right, y'all, let me timestamp, but we're going to move on to complicated, our situationships, okay? All right, we're going to move on to complicated. Leave those 2 cards right there. Let us get a nice reshuffle for the energy. No place like home. Let me get the energy for, slippery. For person 1 and person 2, for my Libras that are in situationships, friends with benefits, or things that are complicated. What's the energy for person 1 and person 2? For my Libras that are in situationships, friends with benefits, and things that are complicated for January 2021. Okay, if you decided to just come to your timestamp in the video for my Libras dealing with things that are complicated or situationships and did not hear the intro, let me remind you, you can be person 1 or person 2. This is collective energy, so I can't tell you who you are. I only know the energy. That's where I end and that's where you begin, okay? So listen to the perspective of person 1 and person 2. And whichever one resonates for your situation, that's how you'll know who you are. You could be person 1 this month. You could be person 2 next month. This energy is fluid, okay? Oh, we got our cards, y'all. All right. So, person 1, we have not for you. That's the number 6. It's about harmony and improvement. For person 2, we have community. Community is number 8. It's about some type of progress moving forward. Now, let's get the message from your higher self for both people in this situationship. I feel like whatever it is, y'all been honest with each other from the beginning, but now somebody is wanting more. Somebody wants more from this relationship. And they not taking no for an answer. Somebody don't want to just be friends with benefits, and it has another person feeling like, why did I do this? The person that doesn't want it, the person that's like, wait, we talked about this, we've been honest with each other, now you want something, that's not fair. But you know what? In all fairness, the other person that got into this, friends with benefits, co-workers with benefits, whatever this was with benefits, there's sex in here. There's something involved with sex here. The person really thought that their friend, co-worker, whatever, would eventually change their mind once they got to know them on a better level, like physically, and hung around. Y'all been hanging out and shit. Somebody here is cheating on a commitment, on a partner, somebody they with. Somebody cheating. And both people in the relationship know this. Like, it's one person, both of y'all are cheating outside of your relationship. And it's making somebody here very jealous now. They want this person. Yeah, they are. Y'all start off as friends and benefits. And it's been going on for a long time too, whatever this is. The person that doesn't want to lead a partner, somebody asking somebody to lead a partner for them. Even though they came into this knowing this person had somebody, they really thought that, but once you get to know me, you're going to leave anyways, and that hasn't happened. It's been going on for years, probably. This little backhanded relationship been going on for a while, y'all. Person 1 is failure. That's the message from their higher self. Failure reads, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Person 2 is abundance. Abundance reads, I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. I'm picking up that person 2 is the one that wants this to become more than what it is. I don't know if somebody here is in a committed relationship though. What is not for you? How does this relate to my Libras that are in things that are complicated, our situationships, friends with benefits? What is not for you? Let me get clarification on not for you. All person want is some peace now. They want this to just go away. I keep hearing somebody say, go away. It's a burden and they don't want to give to it. Okay. So we got the 10 of Wands, and we have the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. They're not trying to build with this. It was never supposed to be that type of equal give and take. They don't feel the same way. Yeah, we got the Ace of Cups, then the 6 of Pentacles in reverse showing up again. They just don't want to invest love in this. They're not trying to put any feelings into it. I feel like this has been going on for a long time. Especially seeing that 10 of Wands there. It's been going on for a long ass time. Four of Swords in reverse and the 10 of Pentacles. Somebody getting caught. Somebody done got caught. Somebody's partner found out. And now somebody partner done found out. Somebody was married here. I got 10 of Swords popping out. 4 of Cups in reverse popping out. Because Somebody here is like, no, you should be with me. Look at this. It's a bunch of drama. It's a bunch going on here with this complicated situation. And if somebody ain't married, they've been with somebody for a long time, and their spouse or significant other literally thought that y'all was just friends. And now they done found out but that's not the truth. Something's up here. Okay, person one, we have the star in reverse. You have lost. Person one has just lost hope. They could also be doing something for work that gets them a lot of attention. Look at that Ten of Swords in reverse. They got found out. And the sun. Some was illuminated. What was illuminated? Queen of Wands energy. Queen of Wands in reverse. Leo is popping up here. So is Aquarius. We got the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, Two of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. Oh, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Something definitely came to a fucking halt here. Okay, so background noise for person one. It's King of Pentacles over the Knight of Swords, Two of Wands, and Ten of Cups. They are not, whatever came out here, they know they can't heal this situation. They feel like they failed, and they're realizing I should have never been doing this. That's the not for you. Now they want to put some harmony and improvement in their situation. Because when I see the King of Pentacles, I think about somebody's husband, a provider, a father figure. It's somebody's significant other. Somebody here was tied into a situation where they were lying. They literally were lying to their partner, and now this Two of Wands, this represents to me the infidelity in the background, what they were doing in the background coming out, this directionless situation. And it originally made them happy, but not no more. They realize now, because they did that, they chose the direction to go in that they did behind their partner's back. They lost that. They lost the Ten of Cups that they had. They lost the person they really love. Like, that's done. That's done. Some truth. Something, they know they've been lying. They know they haven't given a sense of clarity to their partner. And like I told you, what came out, though, because we got the King of Pentacles here, but then the Queen of Wands in reverse. Something that they really wanted, somebody they really had a spark with. They lost them because of something sexual in the background. And they probably have done something to their partner before. I don't know. But they know they can't heal this. They know they can't heal it. And they should have never been doing it, is how they feel. I ain't telling people what to do. That's how they feel. They like irritated with themselves in a sense, like I should have never did this because somebody's saying last straw. Now, for the person two, we have the Fool in reverse. So we got Aries energy showing up here. What risk? Ace of Wands, see, somebody, like I should never took this risk and went towards something that was a passionate start. Now they're trying to move away from it. Go to calmer waters. I feel like two people here are in relationships. They know that there's going to be no commitment here. And at the same time, somebody going through divorce. Queen of Cups. Seven of Cups in reverse. Eight of Swords in reverse. And the Five of Pentacles. Ooh, that fell over the Third of Cups. This person, like they're confused about their emotions. Like, you got the Queen of Cups here, then you have the Seven of Cups in reverse. Like, when I say confused about their emotions, is they know that they want somebody that they can't have. They already know that. And they've stressed about this, and they're trying to release it in January. They feel left out in the cold. I feel like whatever's going on with person one, there has been a lack of communication here. Because person one is already feeling hopeless about their situation. They know that they've caused a lot of problems in the past with their relationship with their person. Not for you. Both of y'all could be going through issues with y'all partners. Somebody was chasing money. I don't know who that's for though, but somebody was. Okay, so person 2, their progress, they're going towards just focusing on themselves after this. Because person 2 could be single. Like I said, I did pick up maybe both people got found out, but that's for a small few. Mainly for person 2, it's more like they know that they can't, they have to move on. They got to leave this alone. They know they cannot mess with this person because the person is married, and whether they like it or not, that person is not going to put any more energy into this situation because they got found out on the end. All the stuff they was doing in the background, they got found out. They were very attracted to person 2. Very attracted to him. Whether person 2 is beautiful, handsome, a witch or whatever, right? But over here, on person 1 side, they're trying to improve their situation. They don't want to go through a divorce. They're not trying to have any of that happen. But person 2, if you are identifying with person 2, you may feel like this is not worth your time. It's not worth the risk. It's not worth the further investment. You need to move away from it and not commit to this anymore. Go towards somebody that's yours by yourself. That's how I feel like person 2 is. They like, nah, I want to go give my love to one person. I don't want to be in a situation that's confusing anymore. Even though you were confused originally, you're not no more. You were stressed out, hiding this. Stressed because you felt left in the cold a lot. You feel like you were always giving more. Somebody here had a family, a marriage that they stepped out on. Somebody here. I just don't know who it is. I feel like it's person 1 because they're in a situation where they feel hopeless. They can't heal something. We got 10 of Swords here. We got the Sun card that makes me feel like something came to the light. And what came to the light was a Queen of Wands Queen of Wands in reverse. When I say Queen of Wands in reverse, that's a person that uses their sexual energy, a person that engages in things because their self-esteem is low, or like everything is real sexual. It doesn't have to be a man or a woman. It's just the energy of it. It's like that femme fatale or the Casanova energy too. Loving attention, needing attention, can't stand to not have attention. And that's what they were dealing with, and I feel like that's what it was exposed about person 1. Now, person 2, this whole community thing, I feel like y'all work together. I feel like this was your co-worker, person 2. And they probably, they done. They feel like they failed. They feel like they failed. They on their own end healing. They probably not even talking to person 2. Let me get a Moonology message for person 1. So I'm going to need to take that one. Nothing will come of this situation. And it already told them it's not for you. I feel like person 1 during January, they're going to be focusing on trying to heal the relationship they committed to. I think that's what they're focusing on. They're trying to leave this type of energy behind. But I think it was going on for a long time. Their partner found out about it. And they're just trying to heal it. And then person 2 is just moving towards finding somebody that's actually emotionally available. They don't want to be in something that's so confusing. It makes them feel like this. Oh my gosh. Okay. Bring love into the situation was 1, and then this other card fell 2. This is nothing is yet set in stone. So they need to just move forward. Person 1 is the fact that it's nothing set in stone. We got Aquarius energy here. And so just a lot of ones. Another star was Aquarius, and it fell on side 1. There may be a restart of this, which is not this. It won't be this month though. But there will never be commitment. So if you're person 2 and you're trying to move away from this and go towards something that is just yours, so you don't have to invest your emotions into a person who keeps you confused, who keep telling you they're gonna leave or do this, and they don't do it. I really feel like you need to just keep it moving. Love yourself. Find it. Just love on yourself. Go and find your own abundance. your own relationship that you can be abundant in. When I see this abundance here, that's what it makes me think about. I'm a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. You don't have to be with someone that is already in a commitment and won't give you one. You do deserve that, and you can move. You just feel like you don't. It's like you want to move away from something that's not committed, but at the same time, it feels like you won't move far because it says nothing is yet set in stone. And like I said, 2 came out, and that usually doesn't happen. I barely have jumpers, okay? All right. We shall see what February brings for my, it's complicated. It may be somebody else's story next February, but for right now, you have bring love into the situation and nothing is yet set in stone. Taurus, Aries, and Aquarius showed up very prominently, and Aquarius also showed up in your feelings for person 2. So let's see what next month brings. For right now, you are moving away from it. You've been divinely guided to move away from it because they're telling themselves that this isn't for them during January. They feel like this situation is not for them, and they want to improve harmony in their own little situation they got going on. But hey, I don't know your life past that. It's up to you. Whatever you want to deal with, you deal with. I'm not here to judge y'all, I promise you. All right, so now we're going to move on to no contact. All right. All right. Let me get a pre-shuffle in for my Libras that are in no contact situations. January 2021. Libras that are in no contact. 2021. Yeah, that's definitely no contact here. What's going on? All right. Let me get the energy for person 1 and person 2 for my Libras that are in no contact situations. Energy for person 1 and person 2. If you are a Libra who just came to your timestamp for no contact and you missed the intro, let me reiterate this to you, explain it to you if this is your first time. How I do this is I clarify person 1 and person 2. It's 2 people in a relationship, 2 people in a situation. Whoever's on your mind, they will show up in this reading, okay? You can be person 1 or person 2. It depends on what resonates. So I ask you to listen to person 1's perspective, then listen to person 2's perspective. And from there, decide which one resonates with you in your journey, okay? Whatever doesn't resonate, leave it, because it's somebody else's story. I always tell people we don't like to be stingy on this channel. I try to take everything for ourselves because this is a collective reading. Let's see. Person 1. We have community. Libras, I'm telling y'all, this card been popping out. Well, I think this popped out in 2 other sections of this video. And then for person 2, we have new life. It's the first time that showed up here. But that community card, it keeps popping out. Somebody is trying to make some progress. I don't know if it's representative of you, Libra, but either way, let's get the message from your higher self about this no contact situation. Somebody is fearful here that person doesn't see everything they did for them. Somebody is saying, do you not see what I sacrificed? And you don't want to talk to me. But it's not that. The other person just wants some peace. Whenever I see the community card, it usually lets me know that it's somebody that gets a lot of attention, somebody that has an issue with commitment because of which or whatever. It just always tells me that they always looking for the next best thing when I see community, especially in a love reading. Somebody is blaming themselves big time for the demise of this relationship. They feel like it's never going to come back together again. Instead, they just want some forgiveness. But it's over. This is a no contact situation where somebody is now looking for more balanced relationships. I don't know what you guys started out as. I don't know how you got to the point of no contact. I'm not sure, okay? I don't know that part of it. All I know is somebody wants something new. And they're grateful for everything that the other person did for them. They're grateful for the sacrifices. Friends, y'all could have been friends first. Co-workers. Definitely co-workers. Maybe live in the same neighborhood. Met while you were somewhere like at the gym or something. Picking that up too. Somebody feel like they failed the other person. They had good intentions. I had good intentions and somebody got blocked. Somebody got blocked. That's what I'm feeling. Kind of thinking that person too did the blocking with this new life. Because community, we have the number 8. So 8s talk about progress and wanting to get something in the end of this journey. And then for a person 2, we have the number 3. So they're focused on collaborating with people. They're probably focused on building friendships. They focused on changing something about themselves. They're coming out of their shell in a sense. Whoever person 2 is, they probably were a loner. And now person 1 is looking at them like, oh, you in everybody's face now. And you didn't even leave the house when we was dating. It's something like that. The person 1, we have acceptance. Acceptance reads, I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Person 2, we have guilt. Guilt is I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Yeah. I feel like person 2, they're trying to heal about something, to forgive themselves. Page of Cups to the Queen of Cups. Person 1, future fake they ass off. And on top of that, they were childish and emotionally childish. And person 2 was the Queen of Cups. They were emotionally available. What was this? So it may have started, like I said, I started as friends, so it could have been something that was fun. Yeah, person 2, there go that Queen of Cups showing up again, and we got the Moon. There was stuff about person 1 hid their true character. This is, I mean, this felt like it was something that was a journey to get to the point where they asses got blocked. Yeah, didn't I tell you they got blocked? Queen of Cups again, but now we got 4 of Swords. And I know it's no contact, but no contact, you don't have to block somebody to not talk to them. Y'all could just not be speaking. It could be a standoff. But no, with this, there was definitely some blocking. And person 1 wants to, they want to come forward. They want to talk. They want to heal this situation. Queen of Cups ain't going nowhere. That's how I know it's person 2. I know it's person 2. Ace of Pentacles. They think they can throw money at situations. Anyways, y'all, let's go ahead and lay out this energy for person 1. What is it about community for person 1 in this no contact situation for my Libras? What do they need to accept? What is it about acceptance? 2 of Pentacles. They know they juggled. 7 of Wands. They couldn't trust the process though. Something about person 2 made them feel like it was too good to be true. That's what they told themselves so they could do what they wanted to do. This person likes to be around people. They like to hang out. They like to have a good time. Whoever this was, they were different. You guys are totally different. You have the Fool in reverse. They never really fully gave themselves to this situation to begin with. Whatever it was supposed to be a commitment. They were supposed to be taking a leap of faith. But they were guarded the whole time and they continued to juggle. Person 2 probably did not know that when they started dating this friend of theirs, that this person was in a commitment. They didn't know that. They didn't know this person wasn't available. We got a 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. They, Knight of Cups in reverse. That emotional manipulation. And they guarded about it too. Ace of Pentacles. This person, Page of Pentacles, could never make their mind up. On top of that, the background noise for them and how they kind of view this no contact situation, they know good and well that person 2 don't want to hear it. And also, to tell y'all the truth, they're really not done being selfish. If you want to, that's what I'm saying. They're not giving anything a chance. They're really not fully investing themselves anywhere. They don't have the patience for it. They just lack patience, period. And then they have the Fool card in reverse. This is not a person that's willing to take a chance on stuff like that. They like to maintain a sense of boundaries with everything they do. They got the 7 of Wands here, and it's 2 of Pentacles with the juggling over the community card. And it's like they've accepted that they were wrong. They've accepted that person 2 doesn't want to be bothered, has blocked them, and doesn't want to talk. At the same time, they do understand that that person 2 didn't deserve this. They know that this was a good person. But the part about them is that they're really emotionally immature. They like to, what is it? You know how can I put this? It's a person that loves love. They look at it like a mood ring. Like person 2, I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings. I'm just trying to explain this, and I really hope y'all understand this is not to hurt your feelings. Okay. When I see the Knight of Cups in reverse, what I think about is a person who likes to deal with several different people because they feel different around each person. They get a different response, right? It's like a mood ring for them. They cannot just date one person at one time. They just can't. It's just not possible for them. So that's kind of the energy I get. And then it falls over the Strength card. He had a lot of ego. A bunch of ego is involved here. This is really like a lot of, it's real egoic, you know, like, ugh. And if somebody has money too, whoever it is, they have money and they throw it around. But let me say it like this. They present themselves as if they have money. And they do, but they're very bad at it. They don't manage it. They blow it very fast. Everything they get, this is, let me see. Yeah, this ego thing and this Knight of Cups in reverse, they pay for dates. They like to wine and dine. They love to impress, but they don't commit. And they know it. They're aware of it. Now, for person 2 that did the blocking. I know person 2 did the blocking. What is this new life about? And why are you feeling guilty about letting this type of stuff go? You had to let this go. Whatever this was, this no contact, I'm not sure if it's going to stay this way, if y'all will ever start back talking again, but I doubt it. This card keep coming out. Queen of Wands. This is a beautiful person. And they attract a lot of attention. They are so confident. People are drawn to their personality. I'm picking up on somebody that got a very pretty smile. Whoever this is, they got a really pretty smile. Everywhere they go, people want to be around them. They just draw in energy. They could be doing something for work now where they get attention. Somebody could have been a model. Now they're doing some online where people see them. Whoever this person is, they're beautiful. And they focused on that. They have no hope in this. This is why they blocked this person. It's been hard for them to heal too. And this is the new life part. They feeling guilty. They feel like they should have known better. But I think they're going to get to the point in January where they realize that this was for my soul's journey. If I didn't get this, I wouldn't be where I'm at. I needed to go through this cycle. I needed this. Yeah. And we got another major. Some kind of way they tied to person 1. I don't know how. 7 of Swords in reverse. They feel like they feel guilty because they didn't heal prior to getting in this relationship. They didn't pay attention to all the red flags either. They saw red flags and they just decided to not pay attention to them. They knew better because they had been through cycles like this, and now they feel bad about how they did themselves. Somebody was like, I don't know why I didn't pay attention. Right now, they're more focused on being by themselves. Whoever this is, whoever this person 2 is, this new life for them is being alert. What's the background noise? They go to 4 of Swords in reverse, the Moon, 8 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles. Whatever this person is doing, Okay, so they not only are they blocking person one, they done blocked that. That's done. They over that. They also made sure they let person one know, do not fucking contact me. I don't care if you know where I'm at. I don't care if you know what I'm doing. Right now, they're in a period of healing. We got the moon. It's something that's hidden about them. I guess somebody here is doing something where they're talking. It's fast communication. They're healing themselves through talking. Okay, so let me get this out there because I'm getting excited. That's what it is. I'm happy for this person after what they went through and how they're feeling guilty. They're getting to that point where they know they had to block this out, and they're not going to get in stuff like this again. They're making sure that they won't go into anything else until they know they're healed and they're ready. So for right now, they're doing stuff behind the scenes. That's the moon, okay? They're doing things behind the scenes, but mainly they're talking to more people. They're focusing on building something of their own where they communicate with others. And to have that Queen of Wands right there, like I told you, they could be modeling. They could be doing something where they're gonna get a lot of attention. And it's gonna move very quickly for them, and it's probably already moving very quickly for them, which is gonna help them heal and help them realize that if you wouldn't have gone through this, you wouldn't have this. There's gonna be some traveling. This person is gonna travel. Whoever this is, they focused on building something of their own. And they wouldn't have learned whatever this skill is or whatever they're doing right now. It's like they're a whole new person, but they don't see it yet. They're failing to see they've healed. They're failing to see that this cycle had to happen to get you here. That Seven of Swords shit, that's over. That's in the past. I don't know what person two is doing, but I do know whatever it is, it's going to show them why they went through everything they went through. Before January is out, they're going to see it. And that Nine of Pentacles, that's almost to the Ten of Pentacles. So this person is independent, they single, they happy. Like I told you, they staying single until they heal. They trying to take a different approach because they felt so much guilt when they got hurt in this situation. They felt like they didn't treat themselves well. They were like, why would you do this to yourself? You saw all the red flags you need to see, and you still went and dived in and continued to force this situation. Like I said, person one, they over there doing whatever it is they doing. If you person one, you're literally like, okay, I get it. I get it. You do deserve to be happy. I wasn't right. I'm not ready. And I'm accepting that. Doesn't mean they won't be ready. But right now they're accepting that they caused harm to this person and they had good intentions. It just didn't work out. They couldn't commit to this for whatever reason. But like I said, they think that person two is a really good person. They just couldn't do it. And they can't do it for really anybody. That's why they got a community card. They're just not there yet. They're a casual dater and they've accepted that, but they do want the best for person two. So if you're hearing you person two for this no contact section, person one literally just wants you to be happy. They want the best for you. Like, they want to see you be happy. And if you do something that's on a bigger scale, or they see you do something where you get a lot of success, they will clap for you. They just want you to be happy. Because they know that they lost out on a good thing, and they just hoping if they get their shit together one day, they can come back your way. But if they can't, they'll understand. And they're sorry. That's literally all I can see. They're not going to bother you with this no more. They're not going to bother you. Now, let me get Moonology cards for all my Libras that are in no contact situations, okay? Let me get a Moonology card for person one. For my Libras that are in no contact situations for January. Person one. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. I don't think person one is at that point where they want to tap into their intuition or anything like that. We got Pisces, so with the fish, they swim in a circle just constantly. This person's cycle, like I told you, it's constant cycle. They already got the Two of Pentacles showing up too. It's a constant cycle. I don't know if you ever heard of somebody that's for the community. That's kind of how they are. They're not really... Something about person two made them feel like, yes, I want you in my life and I have good intentions. I'm not going to be my normal self. But they started dating person two while they was with somebody else. This is what they do. They start new relationships while they're in something else. and they just transition. That's kind of like the cycles for them, and they ain't gotten used to that. But I feel like during this month of January, they're gonna have something that occurs that makes them sit down and focus. Make them sit down and balance out their mind, their feelings, and all that type of stuff. They gotta find something that's worth their time. That's how they look at it. But no, they'll see. They done had a lot of stuff that's worth their time. They just didn't care enough to pay attention to people. So we got Pisces. We have Aries showing up. The fixed sign. So it could be a Taurus, a Scorpio, a Leo, or an Aquarius. Then we got the star card too, just supporting Aquarius. So yeah, there are wands here, but I don't know. I don't really want to say there's a fire sign involved here. So yeah, fixed signs could be your key players. All right. Now let's get a Moonology card for person 2. You got bring love into the situation. You already trying to heal person 2 if you listening. You already are. We got Aquarius, another fixed sign. So person 2, love yourself. Forgive yourself. I mean, you got to forgive yourself because it seems like person 1 is not paying attention to what they did yet. They just kind of like, oh, well, I can't go that way, so let me go another way. This person has not matured emotionally. Okay, they may be a grown up and have a grown up job, but mentally and emotionally, they're not there yet, like person 2 is. And so, person 2, forgive yourself. Okay, just forgive yourself. Ooh, a fiery climax approaches. There goes some Aries energy. Either way, Libra, that's all I have for you for love. I hope you guys go check out your general that also has a love section. So if neither of these sections resonated with you, maybe that will fit. Okay, I love y'all. And again, Happy New Year. I'll see you in the next video, okay?